Chandresh, and I'm working as a software developer at Inference Solution and teaching associate at the Monash University. My work in this team is to build the system, so I'm the main developer.
Hi everyone, I'm Hassam, just come from Saudi Arabia. My role in this project is cleaning the data and do some data mining to be sure that all the data is very suitable for the project.
Hello, I'm Tan, and I come from China. My major is business information system, and my major job in this project is user interface design, user experience, and I design a medical terminology data sets.
Hello everyone, I'm Luke. I'm from China and I come here to study business information systems. In this project, I developed the admin portal website and also I do part of the supporting of the dataset files.
Hello everyone, I'm JD and I'm from China. I'm doing Master of Information Technology here, and in this project my major role is to assist Chandresh to develop the iOS application and doing some user interface design and some documents.
Actually, the idea about our project, how can we produce sufficient product for international students to find any health services in Melbourne. So, when we start this project, we got a lot of assistance from our mentors, like industry mentors, to polish the idea and come up with sufficient services.
So our project topic area is Help, I'm Not Feeling Well. So when we got this topic, we were not sure about what we are going to develop, because there are a lot of things you can develop about the health. So the key thing to consider was the dataset, the open dataset, which we are going to use to make something. Then we think about some audiences that we can target, and we came out with several ideas and we presented that to our industry mentors and Monash mentors. So from those ideas we got the feedback like we were lacking in terms of the dataset. It is important to use the public dataset rather than just go and find some Google services and use it to make some app or a website, because everyone can do that. How we can add the value to the system? So we went through like one more week for searching the dataset, and hopefully we found a dataset for each server which has some health data. So we decided to use it in our system. So that was how we came up with the project idea, where we got a lot of dataset and we decided to build the iOS app using those dataset. And the next work was about how to make a system and how to do the data cleaning and all this stuff. Thanks. And that was not so useful. The problems we have found over there was, for example, at some point you have some documentation, at some point you have to do some testing, and all the things in terms of communication, they're going to the one channel only, just a one WeChat group. So it was very difficult to find out like what we have to do, and it was like a mix of things. So then we figured out like if we have a separate areas to talk about certain things, then it would be really better. Then we decided to move on the Slack. So we all moved on the Slack. We made our team on the Slack, and we made the different channels over there, like for example the testing, the documentation, development, designing. So if we have something to talk about, some specific area, then we'll just go to the Slack that channel and we'll just write that, and everyone can go and see and do the checking over there. So that solved our communication problem regarding the specific areas of the project that we have to consider.
And it's the terminology background, and because our topic is associated with the healthcare, and as a group of 5 we don't have any background of it. I know some big companies, they do this kind of stuff without any background, but we only have 5 people and we have limited knowledge. And the way we solve this problem is we start learning these topics. And the second one is authorization problem. The originally idea of us is to build a diagnose match system, but we figure out that we don't have any authority to do that because we're not doctors. That's why we change our ideas to describing the symptoms for the international students. And the third one is like the language difficulties. As we have decided in the report, like we add more languages in our apps, but we can't make sure those languages are exactly accurate for the patients or for the students. And we don't have anyone to help us to check that, whether it's efficiency or not.
As you can see, it's not very easy to assign work properly at start because our team members are not familiar with each other and we don't know each other's capability. And even worse, we may even don't know what we can do. In fact, we do have some trouble at the delivery cycle 1 and work allocation is a little mess. But after that, we start to keep in touch with each other and getting familiar with each other and start to learn each other's capability. And also we have more ideas about what we're going to do in the project. So things are getting better, and from the delivery cycle 2, we set our roles in the team as well as our project.
Okay. One of the difficulties we face during the process is most of us need to learn new technologies in a very short time and use it. Since all of us have to make contribution during each delivery cycle, and we don't have common skills, so someone has to do more, like coding day and night, and someone else was always learning all the time. So of course the contribution is limited.
So basically in this unit, it's more about like when you are in a team of like 4 or 5, what you can do. Obviously, up to like 3 semesters, you have been working alone in your assignments and the presentations, and that will be limited to you, like in terms of what you can do by yourself. So the one thing I learned through this unit was about the teamwork, how you can build a teamwork. So when I was there in the week 1, I was thinking like it's not going to make more impact on the final outcomes. I was wrong in that case, because I've seen that if like just one person is working for like say 20 hours, then the work will be limited. If a group of 4 or 5 will be working, that would be like 4 times more than the work individual can do. So I learned the importance of the teamwork, how you should work in a team, and working in a team for like a few weeks can deliver really a good product at the end, which is impossible for individuals to work and get the things done.
What I learned from this project is the magic of teamwork. In the team, I can speak to someone about my working process, share my problems, and get help from others. It feels really good to know that there are someone who can support you when you are in trouble. These are something that you cannot get from working alone.
At the end of this project, I understand how the ethical issues are very important to us. We cannot just take and use others' work without deciding and referencing with the authorization. I believe the next generation of enterpriser is the one who's going to solve the society problems, and they're going to success.
Actually, it's difficult to learn new concepts or technology within a short period. For instance, we start learning PHP programming language and MySQL in order to develop the admin portal page. Also, we got some challenge in converting the files to CSV format that can be readable by the PHP code.
Learning some new IT techniques is also interesting. Before the project, I had no idea that I can also develop a website with PHP. There is a lot of fun when dealing with bugs and problems, and when the website finally works, it is the most exciting moment.